everyone, Animal Girl here, back with another edition of TV Talk. It's Monday, and that means it's Game of Thrones Day. And this week's episode was The Broken Man. Jon and Sansa continue to try and gain allies among the other houses in the north to help them in their fight against the Boltons to retake Winterfell. Meanwhile, in King's Landing, Margaery's grandmother has made the decision to return to Highgarden before the High Sparrow does to her what he did to her grandchildren. However, Cersei makes the decision to stay, not wanting to abandon her son. Meanwhile, Aria is makes the decision to return home to Winterfell and books passage on a ship, leaving the next day, but runs into trouble shortly thereafter. While Theon and his sister are on the run from their uncle and trying to make their way to Daenerys so that they can form an alliance with her before their uncle does. Okay, things I liked about this episode. Now, I know I say this all the time in every single Game of Thrones episode, but it is true. I love the storyline and the plot. We had multiple plot lines going on here. We had one with Jon and Sansa in the north, trying to reclaim their home. We had one with Aria, and if I'm mispronouncing anybody's name, I apologize, trying to get back home. We had one in King's Landing, and then we had one with Theon and his sister. I cannot for the life of me think of her name, as well. And granted, yes, one of my favorite characters, Daenerys, was not in this episode, not physically in this episode. She is mentioned, but she's not physically in this episode, and I'm okay with that, because it's like you can't have every single character in the episode. But I did like that we had all these multiple storylines going on, and you were still able to follow them. You're able to look at Arya's storyline and be like, oh, yeah, I know where she's coming from this. Or the Queen, or in King's Landing, and be like, yeah, I remember what happened here. Or up north with Jon and Sansa, and be like, yeah, I remember the events that led up to this point. So you have all these multiple stories going on and plot lines going on. They're not competing with each other. They're not vying for the audience's attention over the other ones, but they follow through and with other points made within the story in and of themselves in previous episodes. And they bring you further along down that track of line in the individual story. And I really did like that. Okay, things I didn't like about this episode. There really wasn't a lot I didn't like about this episode. I guess really the only thing I didn't like was it kind of opens and ends on the same thing. It opens with, I think it's the Hound, having been seen alive and working with some people to rebuild a tower or a storehouse or something. Like he's doing penance for everything he had done previously. And then it ends with him kind of reverting back to his old life, or seemingly to revert back to his old life. I'm not going to give away any spoilers as to what happens. For those of you who haven't seen the episode, you're just going to have to go and watch it. So I think we're going to see more along the lines of this. But one of the things I didn't like about this episode was what brought him to that point at the end of the episode. And again, I'm not going to really say what it is. You're just going to have to watch the episode to see what I'm talking about. But that was something I really did not like all that much. I thought there could have been a different way the writers could have brought him to that point in the episode as opposed to what they did. Okay, feel free to leave your comments and questions in the comment section. I do like to read those, and if you leave any questions, I will try to get back to you with an answer as soon as possible if I can. If I don't get to it right when you post, please keep in mind that for some of you there will be a time zone difference. Also, I work, so I don't have access to my phone while I'm at work. I actually keep it on silent, so no vibrations, no ringtone or anything, so it's not going off while I'm at work. And I do have other projects that I work on as well, so just because I don't get back to you right away when you ask a question doesn't mean I'm not going to. It just means it may take a little while, depending on what's going on for me during that time period. Also, please like and share this video if you're watching on Facebook, or like and subscribe if you're watching on YouTube. And feel free to follow me on Tumblr, Instagram, Twitter, Wattpad, and DeviantArt. I have my name for those 5 sites right there on the screen, as well as the pictures I use for the icons. And I will also have the link for those 5 sites in the description section as well, if that makes it any easier for you guys to actually find my sites on those particular, or my pages on those particular sites. Please note, all pictures seen within this video belong to their respected artists. I own absolutely nothing. Okay, a quick reminder on my comment rules. Okay, feel free to check out my other Game of Thrones videos. My other TV talk videos, excuse me, and my other videos. Okay, before I sign off, a couple of things I'd like to touch on. First off, and this is for my YouTube subscribers, TV talk and movie talk, and basically a lot of my videos are going to be posted simultaneously to YouTube and Facebook, but the only ones that aren't are going to be my music videos. Now, if you'd like to see any of the videos that aren't on YouTube, and the majority of those are going to be TV Talk videos, you can feel free to check them out on my Facebook page. The link will be in the description section. Okay, then this one is for my Facebook friends. My movie talk videos, fanfic corner videos, comparison videos, special edition videos, book talk videos, and top favorite videos will be posted both to my Facebook page and my YouTube channel. With my music videos will be posted solely to YouTube, as Facebook will not allow me to post the videos directly to Facebook because of copyright things, because I'm using songs by other people with images, and they just don't want to post the songs. And TV Talk will also be posted exclusively to my YouTube channel, with the exception of some of my favorite episodes within the individual TV shows. Those will be posted to Facebook as well. Anything that's not posted to Facebook, I will post the link for. I will also be posting the links for the older videos I have done prior to posting them on Facebook. Now, if you have any problems viewing any of these links, or if you'd like to watch a video whose link I have not yet posted, you can feel free to go to my YouTube channel and view them there. The link will be in the description section. Thirdly, I am absolutely sorry I did not post a video last week. Unfortunately, I had a very crazy week work-wise. I worked 3 very long shifts, 8.5 hours in a row, and then I had one that was a 4-hour shift, but it was kind of smack dab in the middle of the afternoon, and I just did not have time to do a video at all last week, so I do apologize for that. Unfortunately, this does happen sometimes. Lastly, we are almost at the end of the of Game of Thrones, or at least the Game of Thrones episodes that I actually have on DVD. So that means Monday will be freed up soon for a new TV Talk video. Now, I know you're looking at the date and you're like, well, wait, this won't happen until about June, and we're in March. So that gives us, we're at the end of March, so that's going to give us like two months before you're going to be done with this. Why are you telling us this now? The reason I'm telling you this now is because I would like to know what TV show you guys would like me to review next for Monday's TV Talk. Your choices are Fruit Basket, Superman the Animated Series, Batman the Animated Series, and Gargoyles. Now, voting is extremely simple. I don't think I could make it any more simple. All you have to do is just write which show you want in the comment section of this video. And whichever one gets the most or you can also like or love the comment as well, if somebody wrote down a comment as well. And whichever one gets the most written comments, likes, and loves total is the one I'll do a review video on. Now, keep in mind that dislikes will not take votes away from that particular video. I'm not saying you can't dislike a comment, but I'm just saying that I'm not going to take that in consideration when tallying up the votes. So far we have 1 vote for Gargoyles, no votes for Fruit Baskets, Superman, or Batman. So far Gargoyles is in the lead by that aspect. But you guys who want to, but those of you who want to see Fruit Baskets or want me to do reviews on review on Fruit Baskets, Superman, or Batman, you still have time to get your votes in for that. Voting will be up until June 10th, possibly the 17th, as I may or may not have something personal going on during the week of the 10th. We will have to play that by ear, but I'm just giving you a notice now, just because as of this point in time, June 10th is when I will be reviewing my very last episode of Game of Thrones before I have to put it on hold. It doesn't necessarily mean it's going to happen. I may have to push it back a week. So I'm just giving you that heads up now. Also, if this date changes due to work issues where I am unable to get a video out for a week or two, I will let you know if I have to push this date past the 17th at all. You may vote as many times as you wish, but please keep in mind, in the event of a tie or no votes, although no votes really doesn't matter at this point in time, I will have the final say. So you got a little over 2 months. Get your votes in, and let me know which one you guys want me to, which of these 4 shows you want me to do the next review on for Monday. As always, thank you for watching, and have a very nice day.